Okay, welcome back to what might be the last episode of Where's My Joypad? Baldur's Gate edition, at least. I'm relatively confident that this will be the final run to the end, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. This will be the 50th episode of this, if it goes through in one go. Thank you very much for watching, if you've been watching. If you haven't, fuck you. You've not been here. We've got Servok, or Saravok, as I keep calling him, our brother from another mother, that we're going to go and fight again, but this time properly and hopefully do some damage, unlike the last one that was obviously just a placeholder fight. Let's kick his ass. I think that's where we got up to, haven't we? We've got to go down the, I remember now, yes, we're going into that weird tunnel-y maze place, that's what we're doing. So, let's see how well prepared we are for that, whatever that holds, and whatever's at the end. Catch you in a bit. Let's see that you're back, everyone. Watching.
Huh?
This glorious thing. You mentioned traps.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
Yes?
Jellies.
Wherever fate takes me.
So,
What is your bidding?
I'll do anything if that's your desire.
Life is adventure, wherever fate takes me.
What you got for me this? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, I feel so. If that's your desire.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
Yeah? What are you top of my to-do list?
What is your bidding? Wherever fate
I'll
takes
do
me.
with pleasure.
There's nothing there, okay.
Life is adventure or nothing. Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel so
Hello,
sensual.
jellies.
Yes? What is your great peril yields great
Come on.
beauty.
That's it. Move. Go. So. That's just poisoned. Okay.
Huh?
Da. What is she? No, there's something else going on there. There's no symbol. Okay.
Life is adventure. Great peril yields great beauty. I wish we had more time to know each other, Savannah.
What? Just scroll through that. Slams immune to my damage. Savannah takes 1 poison damage from green slime, but it didn't show up that she was poisoned. Well. We did save it just a minute ago.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of
Truly
my
reasons.
to-do
I'm
list.
not running into a dungeon with 1 person down right from the beginning. No way. We know there's no traps in this first bit, so I must have missed it. So I'm looking at the wrong person. This nonsense is starting to get old.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yes, dear. If that's your desire, I'll do anything.
Yes, as you wish.
Oh, I feel with pleasure.
What you got? Top of my to-do list.
I wonder if it's something to do with the part
Yeah?
composition.
What do you
if
want?
I change the arrangement.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes? Wherever fate takes me.
Alright, so we know they're there.
Tempest, give us victory!
All of you come back. Come on. That's it. And it said that Savannah's, it was immune to damage.
Yes, dear.
Attack that one for me, would you? fucking do ya.
What you got from top of my to-do list?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna crawly crawly, savey savey. We know that's another one. Slime was immune to damage, so that's the fire
What is your bidding?
arrows. So let's not waste them. Okay, so it's immune to all of them.
Life is adventure or nothing.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah? Top of my to-do list.
An ochre jelly might be different. Yeah, it takes 5 acid damage from Savannah, 7 from Kieran. The acid works. Damage is dead. That seems fine. Quick save there.
I'll do anything,
Check the traps.
if
for
that's
these.
your desire.
Yes?
Also on traps.
Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Great peril yields great beauty.
Yes, dear, if that's your desire.
Life is adventure. Luck be a lady.
Huh? Top of my
I'll
to-do
do
list.
anything, if that's your desire.
That is my desire.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
What you got from top of my to-do
Oh, I
list?
feel if that's your desire.
What is wherever fate
Yes,
takes me?
dear. If that's your desire.
Life is adventure or nothing. Luck be a lady.
I'll do anything, if that's your desire.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Nope, we've got mustard jelly.
What is your bidding?
Ooh dear.
Life is adventure or wherever fate takes me.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
Oh, I feel if that's your desire.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, dear. With pleasure. I'm hurt. Stop what you're doing and help me now.
Yes. Stop.
By Temper Shield!
What you got for me this time?
Cool one, sir. Butt kicking for goodness!
So aggro. Barely injured. Oh god.
You point, I punch.
Don't bother me.
I'll do anything, if that's your desire.
Less talk, more fight. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes! Rask!
All right. Dent, that's fine.
Oh, I feel so sensual.
Yes?
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Luck be a lady.
Let's load.
I'll do any. Of course, darling.
Life is adventure wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel. Of course, darling.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Luck be a lady.
I'll do anything, if that's your desire.
Life is adventure. Great peril yields great beauty.
Oh, I feel. Of course, darling.
Yeah? What's top of my to-do list?
Around there, shall we?
Yes? Wherever fate takes me.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Great peril yields great beauty.
I'll do anything with pleasure.
I'm very quiet all of a sudden. I'm just incredibly
Life is adventure
aware
wherever
that
fate
it's very
takes me.
quiet now.
Oh, I feel. If that's your desire.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Wherever fate
I'll
takes me.
do anything. With pleasure.
Oh, hello, what have we got? Grey ooze.
Life is adventure or nothing.
What you got for me this top of my to-do list?
Okay.
Oh, I feel so sensual.
Oh,
Yes?
no, I wanted you on your.
I'm hurt.
Oh God.
Stop what you're doing and help me now. Yes, dear.
You get hit from that far away. You guys have got range.
What is your command?
My command.
What is your bidding?
Well, Karen, wherever you're shooting, just doing the business. Oof. Nicely done. Right, those guys hit pretty hard, didn't they? That weirdness.
Yeah? What are you top of my to-do list?
Life is adventure or nothing. Wherever fate takes me.
I'll do anything. Of course, darling.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Oran's no longer slowed. That's good.
Yes, Boo, I agree.
Oh, I feel
This
so
scruff could do
sensual.
with a swift
With
kick in the
pleasure.
morals.
Just kicking the morals, eh, Minsk?
What is your bidding? Great peril yields great beauty.
What you got for me this time? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yes, with pleasure.
Life is adventure or nothing. Yes?
Yes?
Some sort of doom guide.
Cool one, son. Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Injured. Okay, it was immune to my damage from Karen. Karen.
What is your bidding?
Standard arrows, so let's try magical. Oh dear.
I'll do anything. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You point, I punch.
Life is adventure or nothing. Great peril yields great beauty.
Okay.
Yes?
Good guy, yeah. Give Kevin and Corin. Attack the Doom Guard.
Hello?
Minus the damage from Kevin, so that's working. Kevin. Immune to my damage, but then takes acid damage. Okay, Minsk takes 6 damage. Plus 2. Goes immune to Kevin's damage, but then takes the acid damage. So it's only taking the acid damage from you. What about the fire damage from Corin?
What do you want?
Try the fire. Do you not? Are you not?
Don't bother me.
Kevin takes 1 fire. So he was doing more with acid. Okay. Okay, let's keep him under acid. Why isn't Minsk hitting him?
Huh?
9 acid from Corin, that's better. Takes 20 from range. Alright, so he did finally hit him. Okay. So guys, we got
What you got for me this time?
Thy temper shield!
Less talk, more fight.
What is your command?
Yeah? What do you want? Huh?
Oh, I feel so sensual with pleasure.
Life is adventure or nothing. Great peril yields great beauty.
Who wants some?
Yes?
fire off those acid arrows.
Yes, dear.
Remove detonation quickly, if you would please. And quickly swap to acid arrows.
You point, I punch.
What you got for me this time?
There's tanks up there.
Hello?
Yes?
Come on. Get in there with the... Yeah.
What is your bidding? Wherever fate takes me.
I'll do if that's your desire.
That's it.
Life
That's
is adventure or nothing.
Thy temper shield!
Yes? What is your bidding? Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel so sensual. If that's your desire.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Life is adventure or luck be a lady.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
Dungeon creeping in a dungeon.
Great peril
I'll
yields
do
great
anything.
beauty.
With pleasure.
What is your bidding? Luck be a lady.
Oh, I feel if that's your desire.
Life is adventure or great peril yields great beauty.
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
Let's catch up.
Yes, luck be a lady.
Yes, dear.
We haven't saved it for a while. Quick save. Fine.
Of course, darling.
There's some sort of slime on the wall.
What is your bidding? Luck be a lady.
I'll do anything.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Of course, darling.
No, just stay on traps, please. Oh, alright.
Life is adventure or nothing.
5 for the current, 6 resisted. So it's got damage resistance against acids, presumably.
Yes?
So that's fire then.
Oh, I feel so sensual.
Okay, let's... Shit.
What do you want?
Yes, dear. I'll do anything. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding?
If we can just... Shit! Oh, it's big.
Life.
This is gonna fucking... There we go. Save's coming that bit. Apparently. I mean, I saved it there for a reason, I suppose. So that we have it saved.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yes, dear, if that's your desire.
Not losing 2 people in here. Stealth, if you can. Dodge, come on.
Yes?
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
What is wherever fate takes me?
Okay.
What you got for me this time?
Acid. Shot.
Thy temper shield!
Proper goddamn. Yeah, okay.
Life is adventure or nothing.
I'll do anything.
Yes?
Yeah? What do you want?
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Minsk has leveled up. Does he have anything? No, he's just got some better stats. It's fine.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Come together for a moment. Serious wounds. Wow.
You are a valuable companion.
I'm doing this because I'm not sure if we can rest just yet. I might go back and rest a little bit at some point, but I don't want to get caught with your pants down. Okay. So shot quick save and
Oh, I feel so sensual.
check the
With
traps,
pleasure.
please. Nope. Alright. Jesus. Fucking hell. There was slime next to them. I wonder if that's a sign of there's traps. Is it slime? You know, like a spray paint on the walls.
Huh?
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yes, dear, if that's your desire.
Okay, everybody
What you
else?
got for me this time? Top of my to-do list.
Catch up, please.
I'll do if that's your desire.
What is your bidding?
Get up there as well.
Wherever fate takes me.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
Oh, I feel so with pleasure.
Life is a great peril yields
Yes,
great
dear.
beauty.
If that's your desire,
Yes? Luck be a
I'll
lady.
do anything. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding? Wherever
Oh,
fate
I
takes
feel
me.
so sensual. With pleasure.
Life is adventure or luck be a lady.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
Okay. There's another sign on the wall there. I wonder if that's a different one.
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
We shall see.
Yes? Wherever fate takes me.
I'll do any with pleasure.
What is your bidding? Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel so. If that's your desire.
Life is adventure or nothing. Luck be a lady.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
What you got for me this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
I'll do any with pleasure.
What is your bidding? Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, I feel so sensual.
Life is adventure. Luck be a lady.
Yes, dear. If that's your desire.
Is it? Is it a trap? It's not detecting anything.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
I'm gonna quick save there. It's a sign on the wall.
I'll do if that's your desire.
We're not detecting anything. So what is the sign on the wall for? Well, there's traps. Maybe it's just a... So there are dead ends and there
Yes.
are dead ends with traps in as well.
Wherever fate takes me.
Okay. So it does look like
Evil round every corner. Careful not to step in any.
those markings are potentially...
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, I
Trap
feel so.
markers.
If that's your desire.
What you got for me this time? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
What is your bidding? Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, you may
Yes,
notice
Steve, if that's your desire.
I'm leaving my party around a corner every time.
Yeah? What do you want? Way
That's
ahead of you,
reasonable.
boss.
Life is adventure or nothing. Wherever
traps.
fate takes me.
The traps that I've seen tend to spread down corridors and rooms. So, but they
I'll
don't-
do anything
they don't
if
go around
that's your
corners.
desire.
So my thinking is,
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
if I leave the guys basically around a corner. From
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
From wherever a trap might be sprung.
Oh, I feel so. Of course, darling.
What is your bidding?
They might avoid the
Luck be a lady.
Okay.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
This is surely a dead end. There we go, we've got more slime on the wall, so if there's more traps here. Let's wait, give it a second. There we go, yeah. So the markings on the wall are definitely indicators that there's traps. Oh, got an enemy. Skeleton warrior, and she's on her own. Run away. Just keep coming.
Evil round every corner. Careful not to step in any.
What you got for top of my to-do list?
Life is wherever fate takes me.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Damage. Hey, he had a magic sword. Well, I say magic, you know. He had a sword that was better than not a sword.
I'll do anything.
Savannah.
With pleasure.
I want to know.
Who was squeaky wheel gets the kick?
Is it Mince that's got the... Just send it with you anyway, you'll be fine.
Oh, I feel so.
Yes,
of
Boo,
course,
I agree.
darling.
This group could do with a swift kick in the morals.
Shit.
You point, I squeaky wheel
Yes,
gets the
dear.
kick.
If that's your desire.
Less talk, butt kicking for
I'll
goodness.
do. Of course, darling.
It's like... Are some of these places...
Who wants squeaky
Oh, I
wheel
feel
gets
so.
the kick?
Of course, darling.
Let's see, there's a sign there, so there should be a trap there. Because this isn't where we went before, is it? Ah, fucking Doom Guard. Shit. I want to explore. I also don't want to get killed just yet. If we zoom out a little bit. So basically just this L that we're getting round to. We haven't seen yet. For that bit at least anyway. Yeah, shit, he's coming.
You point, I punch. Full plate and packing steel.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, he's not slow. Christ.
Less talk, more fight. Butt kicking for goodness.
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. The neighbors are here.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
Cool one, sir.
Get in there, Minsk.
What you got for me this time?
Look, the same.
Hello?
Yeah? What do you want?
Massive damage. Immune to cards. 19 minutes. Okay, Minsk is doing some damage. You dead. Okay. Are we happy? I'm happy. Alright.
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
And let's just everybody go this way. It's proving too dangerous. Okay.
I'll do anything. If that's your desire.
Detect some traps then, please. Fucking skeleton brain.
What you got for me this time?
Oh, I feel so sensual. With pleasure.
Is it the sword? Like opal?
Yes, dear. If that's your desire.
Ooh, Corin's level up. Corin! Level up. Oh, it's got a proficiency slot. Nice, okay. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? So he's good with a longbow, obviously. He's good with a longsword. Oh, we have to go somewhere new. Alright. He's good with a longbow, but there's no more we can do with that. He's good with a long sword, but we can't do anything else. We might as well go with a style. Go with sword and shield, and then just see if we find a shield. Or two-handed. And just give him two long swords. So more likely to be able to do that than find a shield, because there are swords about. Yeah, let's go with that. So, card. Yes, he's got a long sword, although he can only hold. Can I put one in his in that hand? Gravebinder +2. Gravebinder is what? Is a dagger. Not proficient with dagger. Yeah. So now he's two-weapon fighter. Or did I say dual wield? Or is there a difference? Two-handed weapon style. Oh no, I did the wrong one. Ah, you dick. Dick. Two-handed weapons, I meant like a weapon in each hand. Fuck. Now he's the same as Minsk. Shit. Let's take that off there then, because that's no use. he can use a two-handed sword now. But why would he want to use it? Whole point was so he could have two weapons that he's proficient in both. Shit. Well, what can you do?
I'll do anything, if that's your desire.
Yes?
Aaron,
Great peril yields great beauty.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah? Way ahead of you, boss.
Oh, I feel so. Of course,
What
darling.
is your luck? Be a lady.
Yes, of course,
Life
darling.
is a great peril
I'll
yields
do
great
if that's
beauty.
your desire.
Yes? Luck, be a lady.
Oh, I feel. Of course,
Shit.
darling.
Stop it.
What is your bidding? Luck, be a lady.
Yes, if that's your desire.
Life is wherever fate takes me.
I'll do if that's your desire.
No, it looks like there should be traps there, so just give her a minute.
Yes? Wherever fate takes me.
Okay, that looks like it might be the way. Well, there's also a ladder here, so it might be the way for her as well. Oh wait, no, it looks like a dead end.
Oh, I feel so sensual. Of course, darling.
Why would we bother just to get... Maybe get the experience for disarming, right? It's not very much, 40 in the grand scheme of things, is it? But now we know. Okay, get back over there.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Yes, dear, if that's your desire.
So how do we get to there? Or is that something else? Have we already been? Have we already zigzagged down? Did we miss this ladder? Or is that... Should we have gone up that, or is it just for show? It doesn't have a staircase on it. Let's just be there for show.
What is your bidding? Luck, be a lady.
I'll do and if that's your desire.
What you got for me this time?
I
Top
cannot
of my
give my
to-do
approval for
list.
what we've just done.
I don't think I sorted out.
Life is adventure or nothing. Great peril
Oh, I
yields
feel
great
so
beauty.
sensual. If that's your desire.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
They'll catch up. Okay,
What is your bidding? Great peril yields great beauty.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
thought it would be you. Quite the little family reunion shaping up now, isn't it? I knew you would follow. You two are of the same blood. You must take the fight to him, lest he strike you down at his leisure. Not that it will matter. You have already beaten him. His plans are in ruins, and his allies are fleeing in droves. Such glorious goals they were, though none understood the true desire behind them. None but me, that is. Unfortunately, I am now expendable, but I expected no less. What was your role in this? Or where's he gone? Or what did he hope to gain? Let's go with what was your role. What was my role? I was Salvok's mentor. I tutored him in the blackest of rituals. If he had succeeded, there is no doubt I would be among the dead, but my name would live on in his wake. There are things beyond death if you die in the right fashion. And how could there not be a place in history for the architect that shaped the actions of the ascending lord of murder? You would not understand. You were born to affect the realms. The rest of us must carve our own place by whatever means necessary.
You arrogant fool! Your death will be much deserved. Or I would kill you, but perhaps the anonymity you have attained is punishment enough. Get out of my sight. Or where has he hidden himself? I will end this tonight. And ascending, what was he planning? The war with Arm makes no sense. There we go. More information. You must know his plans by now. You have practically followed his every move. Likely you are driven by the same desires as well, though you have channeled them in a different fashion. No war with Arm was not his true goal. Servok is no profiteer. The slaughter was all he wanted, with enough lives lost in the initial battles to ignite the fire in his own divine blood. He thought the death on the appropriate scale would cause him to ascend. Why? Perhaps he would have... But who can really say? If you have the arrogance of a god and can kill like a god, who's to say and not a god? It's fair. And your role... He's already told us he was the actor. He helped train him. Monstrous, you'll die. His plans are in shambles. You will live to be accountable for your part. I will prove he is not. Where has he gone to hide? Have stripped him of any pretense. There is no longer any point in him maintaining his respectable veneer. Only the most fanatical or fearful of his allies stand by him now. He will gather what resources he can and move on. Of course, he knows that you must come to confront him, and that it is his advantage to choose the battleground. There's an altar in the Undercity. It was to be where the ritual would take place, but now serves as his last refuge. If you do not go to him, he will strike at you at his leisure. Ritual? We've already... Alright, this is on a lit... Right, okay. And what if you're not valuable enough to keep outside? We know such threats are hollow, and you shall die. Or you shall live to see all of his plans crumble. You shall live to see all his... Your charity is admirable. You have definitely taken a separate path from Servok. Though I wonder if it shall truly matter in the end. Leave me. I am no longer a threat to you or anyone. I'm just going to rest. You rest then. Have these guys caught up yet? Why has Kivin stopped there?
Yes. Aye.
Sometimes these controls. My God.
Huh? Top of my to-do list.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
So we've got a doorway, but what's down here? Let's quick save. Oh, it opens up into another hallway. God, it opens up into two. Alright, so that's a dead end, and there's a trap, so... Shall I go this way? Christ. Alright, let's try this bit. Presumably more traps here. Whoa!
Stop what you're doing and help me now.
Come on! You're supposed to be detecting traps, goddammit. Is that a fireball? Taken a pasting.
I'll do anything. With pleasure.
Shall do anything with pleasure. Well, it looks like it's just going to be a dead end, doesn't it? Because it's... What? Invisible stalker. I thought I heard footsteps. Save's coming. Save's coming. I know there's nothing over there now.
With pleasure.
Everything's fine. We're just going to go through this door. Nothing happened.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
We could do with resting. Should we risk it? Should we risk a quick rest? If absolutely nothing happened when we walked off the side of the screen, there was nothing there. And it was fine. Amazing. Alright, cool.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What are you even doing
must
over
gather
there?
your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, fine.
Huh?
We have gathered our party and are now venturing.
Top of my to-do list.
Okay. How big is the map? It's quite big. Should we have a look around? This is the Undercity.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Oh, hello, we've got some guests.
What you got for me this time? Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get right on that.
Let them come to us. Over there. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yes,
so far.
dear.
That one.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Now, come on, come on.
Huh?
I'll do anything.
What you got for me this time?
Tempest, give us victory!
Oh, if that's your desire.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Okay, so this is the intro music, just like kicked up a notch. Come on, you guys. Let's check out this side. We found an edge, so let's clear it. What we got? What we got? Another guest. Look. Okay. I assume the bit we're supposed to go to is somewhere in the middle. Hello. They went right itself.
Go for the eyes.
Just attack. Come on, guys.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
What is your bidding?
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
What you got? Way ahead of you, boss.
Tempest, give us victory!
Life is adventure or nothing.
What do you want?
Yeah? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Let's see what treasures they've got. There we go. Alright, guys.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Save. Right. So it looks like there's not bridging over this way. There's nothing off the map. Okay, so we'll clear up the bit in the middle. Ghoul. Looks like a couple of them maybe.
Tempest,
Oh,
give
quite a few
us
of them.
victory!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk! Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Tempest, give us victory!
Christ, there's loads of them.
Yes?
Yes, dear.
So much slow down. Oh.
What you got way ahead of you, boss?
I believe I chose the wrong proficiency slot for Corrin before. Leveled up. What a waste. Oh. Okay. This isn't necessarily what I wanted right now. I was just exploring, but never mind.
A rather strange place to meet living members of the Sunlit Realms. I'm curious as to why you are here. Could I rightly assume that you have something in common with the man Sevok Anchev?
We have nothing to do with Zevok. He is a vile man deserving only death. We are cohorts of Zevok. It is none of your concern why we're here and who we are. Before we say anything more, would you be willing to tell us who you are?
I am Ravin. My friends and I are mercenaries in the employ of the Iron Throne. We've been sent to hunt down Zevok, allies.
Seems as if he went crazy and started murdering all who got in his way, including Realtor. And the throne didn't take too well, and their high-ups killed. You know, the longer I talk to you, the more familiar you become. You're Zonk, aren't you? Well, no. Seems as if we got unlucky. Killing you will give us a nice hefty bonus. Why? You're not wanted dead or alive, only dead. Fine. Okay, let's zoom in. We have
Gorf, the uninjured.
a mage. These guys all facing the wrong way.
Yeah? What do you want?
Go for the mage.
I'm hurt.
Oh god.
Stop what you're doing and help
Was she
me
still
now.
using her bloody... Shit. Shit. She takes 9 fire damage from Rav. Who's Rav? No, so he basically just fucking hurt everybody. Christ. Okay.
Don't bother me. I'll do anything.
By Tempest shield!
Gotta heal yourself if you die.
Huh?
one, son.
He's just firing out arrows of detonation, just one after another. The fucking lunatic.